Hello, boys and ghouls. Anunnaki Child here. Today we will be discussing. Alright, I'll stop that. What is up? Anunnaki Child here. Today we are discussing my top, I think it's 20 of the most disturbing movies I have ever seen. Now, some of these are horror movies, and some of these are just cinematically disturbing. And then a couple are actually some of my favorite movies, but these are in no particular order because all these are really disturbing movies, and I'll give a brief explanation on some of them. I'm limited time here, so first is the original Evil Dead. I like them all. I like the show too, but the original Evil Dead was just so shocking to me. Especially if you ever take hallucinogenic substances. If you've ever done anything like that and never seen Evil Dead, the original, I highly suggest it. That's definitely not for everybody. Like, it was a life-changing experience. But I enjoyed it. A great film franchise. The original is awesome. Bone Tomahawk. Okay, Bone Tomahawk, Kurt Russell. It's a Western. That's pretty much all you need to say. Just a great movie, but it has some scary stuff in there, and it's got this groin scene. That's all I'm going to say, that you'll never, ever forget it. Bone Tomahawk, great Western, great horror Western movie. Just great movie altogether. The Terrifier. I grew up hating clowns. The Terrifier is just a cinematic gem. It's going to be a cult classic for a long time, along with like Trick or Treat. Terrifier is this clown, and he doesn't say anything. He's like a mime or whatever, and really cool, just absolute gory, disturbing movie. You won't forget it. Bandersnatch. Very just strange. I put it on the list because it is disturbing, because I've never seen a movie like this. It's like a choose your own adventure type movie, and you have to select with the remote, like your decisions, and it's really disturbing, and one of those movies that kind of just changed me and my look on movies forever. Great one. Clockwork Orange. That's just a classic, just really disturbing movie about some like government experiment type stuff. Really disturbing, very well shot, just a classic. Human Centipede 1 and 2 and probably 3. Human Centipede is just vile, disgusting, dehumanizing, just gory. Oh, it's so bad that it's good. You will gag. If you haven't seen Human Centipede, if you're a film buff, you got to. It'll change your life. Human Centipede 1, 2, maybe even 3. Just brutal. Another one. Oh yeah, in Human Centipede, it's about like what you would think. It's a crazy scientist obsessed with the digestive system of like centipedes and humans, and he like mixes them together, and that's all I can say from there. Same kind of with Tusk. Tusk is a really good movie. I think it's got like Daniel Radcliffe, or the dude that plays Frodo, I think. And a really good movie. He runs into a scientist dude who's obsessed with like walruses, and same kind of thing. He wants to intertwine humans with walrus, and brutal, disturbing. Just there's this scene with the walrus like crying. Oh, it's just, it'll break your heart. Disturbing. Altered States. That's an old school movie. Really trippy. It's like 1970 something movie. It's about like a dude that's experimenting with the sleep deprivation chamber and starts hallucinating and kind of going, or he thinks he's going into like his primal state. Pretty cool. Just disturbing movie. Okay, Sunshine is actually one of my top 5 movies of all time. It's just the first few times I saw it, just had my heart going. The cinematic value, the music, just the theme of it, everything. It was disturbing when it changes over, and when it changes over, you'll know if you watch the film. I love it, but it does take a weird twist and start getting really disturbing. I love the sci-fi movie Sunshine. Um, Chainsaw Massacre remake was really, really good and disturbing. Love it. Very gory. The Halloween remake by Rob Zombie, very disturbing. One of my favorite movies. The way they portray Michael Myers as a child is just, it's sick and disturbing. So great movies though. Requiem of a Dream, shot really well. One of the best soundtracks of any movie. Amazing soundtrack. Great cinematography. The way the camera angles are, and the quick the quick shots of like little scenes of like pupils dilating or like drugs being ingested and stuff. Really cool. Well shot. Very disturbing. Hostel. I don't need to touch on that much. Just a brutal hotel or something these people check into in France or something, and they undergo some absolute disgusting torture. Very disturbing. I Spit on Your Grave, all of them. I think there's one, two, and three or something, maybe even more now. I've seen the first few of them. The first one's really good too, as well, about a girl that gets kidnapped, and these sick redneck dudes do some crazy, vile, disturbing shit to her, and she gets her revenge in the most badass, gruesome ways. I Spit on Your Grave. Really good. Gummo. Gummo is just a weird, disturbing, just I guess like a redneck white trash hillbilly type movie. Just it kind of brings me back home. I don't know. It's weird. Just yeah, it's hard to explain. It's just kind of a classic. Just kind of a disturbing movie. Motel Hell. If you haven't seen that, that's an old school movie they made in the '80s, I think. About this hotel that kidnaps and tortures guests, and this one was just disturbed me from when I was a young child, and it's this dude, like a guy with a pig mask and a chainsaw, and that always stuck with me, and I always just thought how brutal that was, and also people being like buried up to their necks, and like just the thought of being buried in the ground and your head exposed and staying like that for a long period of time. It really stuck with me, and just anyway, just the pig and the chainsaw, that stuck with me. That was one of my earliest memories of just a really disturbing film. I'm gonna have to check it out again. Okay, Dead Alive. Dead Alive is a horror, like I think it's like zombies or evil people or whatever that get possessed, but it's probably the most gory flick you'd ever see. There's a lawnmower scene in it that's really brutal, and I'd have to go back and watch it again too. But I just remember Dead Alive being one of the sickest, most disturbing, gory films I've ever seen. Green Room. Green Room is a really good movie, kind of like a revenge type movie, really gory. It's this like punk band that stumbles upon this show. They get this called to go to this show, and it's this bar ran by like white supremacist dudes, and they're like kind of anti-fascist, the group, and they clash with the people at the place pretty much, and it's just a disturbing, brutal revenge, gruesome, really a damn good movie. Okay, and I think that pretty much wraps them up, except for the last one, and that one would be Passion of the Christ. That was directed by Mel Gibson. Great movie, but if you're a Christian, or maybe not even a Christian, but the crucifixion of Jesus Christ is absolutely gruesome. It shake you to your core, especially being a believer. It will break you down. Very, very brutal, gruesome, and anyway, that movie it changed your life as well. Props to Mel Gibson for actually showing as good as he could for that particular moment in history. Anyways, guys, if y'all like this, let me know in the comments. Also, please give me a thumbs up. That lets me know, and share and all that good stuff. I would like to know some of y'all's most gruesome, life-changing movies. Grotesque, brutality, whatever. Just it doesn't even have to be good. Just a shocking, gruesome movies. Anyways, I hope y'all like this. My next one, I'm going to review my top 25 music albums that are front to back. Like good records or CDs that you can throw on and listen to the whole album and not have to change one single song. So that's what I'm basing my next video on. Yes, I have other favorite albums that I skip around, but these are my favorite albums that you can throw in and not have to change it. So anyways, Ananuki Child signing out.